is not the star of the show. It's there. Alpha Yo. Vinny, here you go. The euphoria is there. The DMHA is there. It's a serious breed. Gemma, it's a strong breed. The euphoria is there. The DMHA is there. It's there. Alpha Yo. Star of the show. Here you go. The euphoria is there. The DMHA is there. It's a serious breed. Gemma, it's a strong breed. DMHA. The DMHA is there. It's there. The PB tingles, homie. What up, what up? It's Garage Gym Homie, man. Today I'm talking about politics and where I stand, man. Where I stand, is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, man. So click subscribe and let's get into this. God bless all of you, man. I hope you're feeling amazing, living from the heart and staying out of the noisy head. I have nothing planned about what I'm about to say with this video, man. I just figured I would just make a video talking about my thoughts. I might be all over the place, but, you know, sometimes that's what comes from my heart, man. You know, these videos probably get the least views, and I just want to let my viewers know where I'm at, and maybe that'll bring some value to them. You know, a lot of people listening with Charlie Kirk. I see a lot of people online debating. I go on Facebook because I'm hoping to see family members and their freaking pictures of their kids and their dogs and stuff like that. No such luck, man. They're posting memes, divisive memes and all this and all that. So I'm staying off, man, because I feel in my heart it's a trap. You know, I look at politics right now, you know, the way things are as a trap. It's almost like it's almost like indulging in gossip or indulging in porn. You know, it's like something feels good in the moment where it gets us. It invokes an emotional reaction, whether you're watching the news or listening to your favorite podcaster who's talking about politics, no matter what side you're on, or you know, it gives you like a short-term emotional reaction, and then in the long term, it's like ugly on the soul, man. It's ugly on the soul because it's getting us into our heads, man, and further away. You know, every time that I've never once gone on Facebook or Instagram and seen a political post and engaged in debate or discussion. I already know that it's a trap. I know it's a trap, and it's going to invoke anger in me. And anger is always backed by fear. You know, I got to bring everything back to a spiritual perspective. You know, I'm on the side of God. And what that means, man, is when it comes to politics, the number one thing that I want to bring to you that I fall short of a lot. You know, everything I say to you guys when it comes to spirituality, it's all stuff I need to reinforce within myself. The number one thing is it's easy to forget that God is in control. That's the biggest thing about politics, is it's so easy to forget that God is in control. I believe in the deepest fiber of my being that nothing happens in this world unless God allows it to happen. And knowing that and accepting that brings peace to my life, man. It brings peace to my life. A lot of people, man, are fired up politically about these people at the top. Trump, you know, was Kamala Harris, this and that. They don't even care what's going on in their own freaking neighborhoods, man, because they're so pulled into the trap of being like over like caring so much about what's going on with these people that you don't even know at the top. You know, politics starts right here at a local level. You want to be involved with politics. A lot of people don't care what's going on with their community. I know deep in my heart, man, that I have a purpose to fulfill. My purpose was laid out for me. I don't think I just have one purpose. I think our purpose is all the same, to be a maximum service to God and the people around us. I mean, that's just the truth. For me, that means helping addicts and alcoholics right here in my community. That's where my politics starts, man. Right here, cleaning up. There's a problem right here, man, with fentanyl and heroin and stuff. I have a purpose to be helping addicts and alcoholics right in our community. That's not my only purpose. I'm now a stepfather to two beautiful girls. That's my purpose too. I believe in my heart, a purpose God has assigned me. I'm a husband. I want to be a better man. I have a purpose to make YouTube content and motivate people to be healthier. Maybe talk about, be transparent with my past and my journey with TRT. It's not just we have one purpose, but we all share the purpose of being of maximum value to maximum service, to God and our fellows and the people around us. I can't do that if I'm getting distracted with anger and I'm being separated by my family in political debate. We have to be on guard, man. As an addict and alcoholic, I can't be distracted or separated from my family who stood by me through addiction and everything because they fell into the trap, man. I have to grow spiritually and be compassionate. If we don't agree on something, they might be shoving a COVID shot down my throat, and I don't feel in my heart that I want the COVID shot. I mean, obviously this isn't 2020, but I'm saying that did happen, man. I almost lost my relationships with my family. I didn't want the COVID shot. They were shoving, they told me I was going to kill my grandma. They told me, they didn't invite me to I've let go of that resentment, man. I realized that they fell into the trap. I was scared too, man. I was full of fear too. We're all full of fear. So politics, man, it feels good to indulge in the moment. It's a short-term satisfaction to indulge in, and it's a trap. Now, having said that, I'm also have a belief that we have to have one foot in the spiritual world and one foot in the physical world, man. We have to know what's going on so we can be of maximum service to God and our fellows. Those of you who know me, you know that I'm based on the jokes I make and stuff like that, I'm a pretty conservative dude, man. I believe that, God's on the side of being conservative. Having conservative values is more godly, in my opinion. I think we've been sold this lie that casual sex is okay. I think it's one of the biggest lies we've been sold in society. I don't believe in casual sex. I don't think there's anything spiritual about it. I'm a big believer, man, and you guys could comment below, that every decision we make either gets us closer to God or further from God. I believe that in my heart. And I believe that having more conservative values, back in the day, I would have said I'm super liberal, I'm a Democrat, I'm this and that. I don't like to label myself a Republican or, I don't really like those kind of political labels. But my values, based on my values, I'm a conservative dude, man. I believe in the family structure. I believe that there's a push in society for the family to be broken up, for people not to have kids, for people not to get married, for a lot of really disgusting things that don't sit with me right spiritually. Indoctrinating children into thinking everything's fluid and nothing's black and white and everybody can be exactly what they want to be if they're imagined. I don't want to get into too specifics of things because my channel's not meant to be divisive. My channel's I really like to bring people together. And, but at the end of the day, man, I don't need to pretend I'm not. I'm true to myself. And I'm a conservative dude, man. The more closer to God I get, the more I realize that faith, freaking religion, those are good things, man. A lot of people think religion's this horrible thing. Maybe there's an extreme element of it that's toxic and that's used for toxic stuff. But I mean, spirituality, man, God saved my life. And whether you're one of my brothers who worship Christ, I'm Jewish, so, you know, I worship God. You know, I think we all worship the same God. I'm supportive of it, man. I'm supportive of it. And I think when it comes to politics, man, I think of each individual situation as, is this godly? Does this bring me closer to God? Does this thing I'm fighting for, this thing that I'm fired up about emotionally, this topic, whether it's transgenderism or listening to RFK talk about taking, you know, food dyes out or vaccine, doing more research to make sure they're safe, or are these things bringing me closer to God? In a lot of ways, I see they are, man. The things that people are fighting for, and I see the things that people are fighting against are anti-God. You know, I personally think that, you know, like I voted for Trump, man. I voted for Trump, and I voted for Trump the first term. I didn't vote the second term because I was so freaking irritated about COVID, man. Like Operation Warp Speed and all that pissed me off, to be honest with you. And then the third term, I voted for Trump, just to be transparent. I think he's failed on a lot of stuff he promised, man. And we didn't get the Epstein file. He ran on telling us he'd release the Epstein files. I found that to be important, man. I found it to be important to know that which one of our powerful political leaders are involved in child sex trafficking rings, man. I don't think that's some joking matter. We didn't get that delivered, man. And then he started calling it a Democratic hoax. You know, so there's a lot of stuff, man. I'm not like some political cheerleader, dude, where I just stand by a politician no matter what. A lot of people, man, especially baby boomers, they just make excuses for Trump. Everything he does, he supported the lockdowns, baby, you know, a lot of people who stand, well, he had to do that. He had to. Dude, he didn't have to do that. He's the one who brought in Fauci to freaking, implement this stuff. That was his pick, dude. So I'm just saying, dude, I don't stand by any politician no matter what they do. I stand by God. And I follow my heart, and I stay true to myself on each individual issue. And when a politician falls short, I don't have any freaking, what's the word? Like, I don't know, man. I don't have this feeling in me that I have to make excuses for their behavior. Let's say that. And so, like, there's a lot of stuff I hear at the top that I like, man. I like the MAHA movement. I think it's a positive thing, dude. I don't think it's positive that vaccine companies have no liability. No matter who gets injured, you cannot sue. There's a Childhood Vaccine Safety Act from the past, and they have no liability. They're shielded. They can't be sued. I don't like that, dude. I don't believe in that. I think there's nothing wrong with questioning. I'm not a scientist. I don't have this mindset that all vaccines are good or all vaccines are bad. I don't want them, but I don't think there's anything wrong with questioning. And a lot of people try and shut down conversation. You're not allowed to question them. All vaccine equals good. All vaccine equals bad. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. I like being able to have topics open of conversation. I don't like, I'm not like some guy, I mean, you want to know where I stand politically? I'm not like this anti-gay dude who thinks that Gay people. I don't have strong opinions about gay people, man. I believe that I'm godly. I love everybody. We all sin in our own way. We all freaking fall short. We all do this. I'm not even talking about gay people. I'm just saying, I believe I'm supposed to be loving and tolerant and kind. But I don't like the agenda to shove it down our throats that in society everything's for every TV show, everything is freaking gay. I don't like that. I don't want it shoved down my daughter's throats at school with flags everywhere. I'm not into that, dude. That's not me. I don't think it's godly. I just don't think. I think that if, you know, I'm loving towards people who are gay or whatever, man, and that's fine. But I don't want it shoved down our throats as a society. I don't want freaking heterosexuality shoved down our throats where everything's sexualized. I don't want to see sex between men and women everywhere on TV and stuff. I think it's toxic showing sex everywhere. So I'm just saying, man, I'm on the side of God, no matter what the subject is. I want to have a reasonable, loving, tolerant, and kindly view when it comes to things. I mean, I want to see our food supply be less poisonous. I want to see men be strong men and men be encouraged to be strong men. My channel, I preach masculinity. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I preach freaking being a strong dude. I don't think men and women are the same. Men have gifts and they're supposed to fulfill their purpose, and women have gifts that men can't do that are supposed to fulfill their purpose. I'm not this dude who's freaking all or nothing with these kind of topics, man. So I'm just being very on guard to not fall into the trap of politics. I go by what I believe in my heart is right and what God wants for us as a society. And I'm seeing a lot of, I think the lack of spirituality in politics and in society in general is the core of our issues, man. I don't know where things are. I think more and more people are less religious and less spiritual. And I think that my job is to lead by example. I think number one, my job is to lead by example when it comes to helping people, when it comes to living a life of consciousness, of restriction, and everything like that. I want to be disengaged as much as possible with politics. I want to help people right here in front of me in my community. So I know I'm all over the place in this video, man. There was no real purpose of this except to tell you where my thoughts are, man. My values are more on the conservative end, and at the same time, I want to be loving, kind, and tolerant. If that makes me a liberal hippie, that's fine too, man. I just want to be that dude. I want to be a warm person, man, a godly, warm person that people can come to and talk to, and have a reasonable view, man. You know, I don't like this whole thing. I think the whole left versus right thing is a trap anyway. I think it's there, oh, Jimmy Kimmel got canceled. Oh, everyone on the right is celebrating. Oh, that's so great. The left just uses it against him. Oh, you guys are in a cancel culture. It's all a stupid trap, dude. It's all to distract us. And the best thing about having a YouTube channel is I get to focus on what I'm doing, man, and not what all these clowns are doing. So at the end of the day, my message for you and my message for me is to remember that God's in control, man, not me. And when I'm fired up about things, I don't want my money going towards foreign wars and foreign countries. I don't care if I am Jewish, dude. I don't want my money going to Israel to fight wars. That's not me, man. I don't want that. I don't think I don't think it's right. That's me. I don't want my money going towards any foreign wars. I care about what's going on right here in front of me. And I want to be present right here in this country. I love our country, man. I love America. I love it. We have a lot of issues here, but I'm blessed to be here. It's given me a lot of opportunity, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. So I have a big love for this country right here, man, and that's what's important to me. And at the end of the day, my community is what's important to me. You guys are what's important to me, addicts and alcoholics, my family and my home. And I believe if we're, the best way to change things politically is to change who we are inside. If you want to freaking change the world, I might be cliche, you change who you are in here. We got to grow spiritually and be as close as possible to God. And that's what I believe in my heart, man. We got to be, if we want to change the world, you really want to be fired up politically, you can't focus on changing everything. You got to change what's in here. That's what I got. God bless all you. Let me know what you think. Let's get this dang muscle. We're out.